Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back here with another Madden video. Today we're going to be ranking the best running backs in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Now before we do go on ahead, get into the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead, smack that like button, and also subscribe if you are new. I drop almost daily Madden content on the channel, and my end of year goal is to hit 10k subscribers, so I would greatly appreciate that. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to get it started by dropping some people some tiers. Now I'm pretty much going to go ahead, drop the D tier and the F tier, the C into D, and then we'll work out like A, B, and S. And yeah, this is what I'm thinking it's looking like right now. Made some changes to S, dropped Marshawn Lynch just down one tier. He's still really good, can get every team cam. I think he's more valuable at fullback than he is running back though. James Robinson still really good. Curtis Martin, Deuce Staley, and Jonathan Taylor really only dropped a tier because of his upgraded card that we'll cover later. One thing I am gonna do now is actually Zeke is gonna go on ahead, move up into the A tier. I'm thinking about putting him S tier. Now you might be wondering, why would Zeke be S tier? And it's really from an ability standpoint. So what he can get that a lot of running backs can't get is leapfrog. Now leapfrog, I know what you're thinking, right? Leapfrog, why would you run leapfrog on your running back? Well, it pretty much guarantees you'll never fumble. You can jurtle, hurdle, whatever you want to do into people, you'll never fumble. One, and two, it's the best way to cut back runs in the game. You'll run to the left, if you jurtle back to the right, you can go ahead, basically clear like two gaps, and then you can go ahead, run straight forward. It's a lot faster than going ahead and running to the left and then trying to turn back direction and go to the right. That is a next gen thing, I should say too, by the way. I don't know about current if it is faster, but leapfrog, in my opinion, one of the best abilities. I think it's actually the best ability in the game. If you're running the ball, I think you need to run leapfrog on your running back. Now we're gonna get it started right here with Bo Jackson. Like, I really feel like I don't need to spend any time on this card, but he's S tier. He's the best running back in the game. If you get 6 carries for 1 yard, he wins you the game, unless you're also facing someone that has Bo nose on. Absolutely broken X factor. For sure, should be patched, should be harder to get. He's basically Eric Dickerson from Madden 20 in this game. And it's just 6 rushes of 1 yard. Like, you can go ahead and run fullback dive twice, get a first down, fullback dive twice again, get a first down, fullback dive twice, get a first down. It's pretty easy to activate, I would say. And just from a stats perspective, he's also S tier. So 95 speed powered up. Hits the spin, juke, truck, threshold, 90 plus is perfectly fine with me, and has good route running and catching. So like literally anything you could ever want from a running back, Bo knows, I would say. I guess I'm just gonna say Bo knows. Now right here we have my personal favorite card from the Blitz promo. Actually Daniel Jones wide receiver is actually my favorite card, but Tavon Austin is a very close second. Just absolutely, I'm a big Tavon Austin fan, but card wise he's also very good. He's gonna be 93 speed powered up. He's a receiving back archetype. He's literally a wide receiver at running back, right? Like he used to be a wide receiver, and I believe in Jacksonville he is playing running back now, but that's great route running. I wish he could hit like 90 short route running. 88 though for a running back is not bad at all. He has 88 medium and 85 deep powered up. Now on all Madden, that's all 3 thresholds hit, but we don't have all Madden seasons. We play all pro. He needs to hit 90 for all that. But his card, I really like it. I'd rather have him than Reggie Bush or Christian McCaffery, so I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Again, some people might disagree with me on that. I know he's small and I know he has a very low carry, but I'm a huge fan of this card. But if you disagree, I could see why. Again, I get that he's little. Now next up right here we have Roger Craig, who is probably the best receiving back in the game. There is a real reason to run Roger Craig over Bo Jackson, and they're both Raiders, right? They both get Raiders chem. Just Raiders team gets everything, right? First they had Cordell Patterson, who was absolutely broken. Now they get 2 other just of the best running backs in the game. But Roger Craig, 94 speed, suspend, juke, truck threshold, 90s plus for all that. He's also a receiving back archetype. So the Raiders went ahead and got the best X factor in the game from a running back, and probably the best pure runner. Maybe Derrick Henry might have it over Bo, but they also gave the Raiders like the best receiving back in the game too. He hits 86 short route running, which again, you know, on all Madden would go ahead and be the threshold. Kind of glad he doesn't hit 90, because then he'd just be absolutely broken. But being a receiving back, he can basically put backfield mismatch or backfield master on him, and he basically will go ahead it doesn't matter what his route running is. If you throw it, he's going to catch it. If he gets his hands on it, he's going to catch it. But Roger Craig is very, very good. Now another card right here I really like, Playoff Lenny right here. Honestly, this card got kind of cheated out of getting the master from this team of the week, but he's gonna be 92 speed. He's a big back. Catching wise, not really too great. He's, again, more of a power back. I think I'm gonna put him in the B tier. I think he's on the same level as these guys in this tier. His trucking hits 90, but that's about it for the good ball carry moves from him. Again, he's not really any threat to go ahead catch the ball, so I think him being on the same level as like a Ricky Williams makes sense because, again, they're both probably not really great at catching the ball. Now, next up right here, we have Ltd Deandre Swift, who is actually, he's hard to rank. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put him S tier. I think I'm going to put him A tier. I really do like the card. Like, he's probably the best card in A tier, but I do not think he's on the level of a Bo Jackson, a Roger Craig, Derrick Henry. Cordell Patterson, I still think, is one of the best running backs in the game. Chase Edmonds is just really fast. He's gonna be 93 speed, and he hits like 90s for spin, juke, and he also hits 90 change of direction. I like his spinning and juking. He can't really truck, but I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. Elusive backs to put backfield mismatch on him, and you can pretty much ignore his route running, but he has good catching and route running as well. Insert that one clip of Deandre Swift dropping that wide open touchdown. But no, Deandre Swift is really good. I just don't quite think he's on the level of like a Bo Jackson, so I'm gonna put him in the A tier. Willis McGahee right here, I think he might be the most slept on running back in the game. You don't see him a lot, but when you do see him on a Ravens Broncos team, he is so good. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. He's not quite as good at, I think Swift is probably better, who I would take over him, but he's gonna be 92 speed. He's a bigger back, which in my opinion, on next gen, the bigger backs, once they get a little bit of speed, become like absolutely broken, right? Like Derrick Henry on a full Titans team, even though, you know, the Titans team isn't like the best in the world, he's gonna be insane. Like, he's gonna just be absolutely broken because that speed, that weight combo. Now, Willis McGahee has 75 short route running, but he can't go ahead and really catch the ball. Has very low catching. Can't hit 90 for spin, but can hit it for juke and truck powered up, which is pretty nice. Even though the spins in this game are better, I would say the spinning is definitely kind of the wave, at least on next gen. But I think he's pretty good. Again, he's a bigger back with some speed. I would like a better archetype though. I'm not really a big fan of the power back archetype, but he's still really good. Next up, we got James Conner. I'm gonna put him in the C tier. He's gonna be 90 speed, and he can't really hit 90s for like spin, juke, truck, any of that. He's okay though. He's a solid budget option. This was a card you could get for free if you did your team of the week solos. I think he's okay. Now we got Damian Harris, another 91 speed guy that just really can't hit any other threshold, like spin, juke, truck, all that. I guess I'll put him, I like Leonard Fournette more than this card, but stat wise they're on the same tier, so I'm gonna put him at the bottom of B. I was about to put him C, but he's okay. I do like Playoff Lenny a lot more, even though, you know, like I said, it's just because Leonard Fournette is just bigger. Like, he's still, like, Damian Harris is okay though. Like, he's not nothing special. Like, he's one of the lower end cards in B, in my opinion. Now we got Dolphins Legend right here, Philip Lindsay. Gonna be 93 speed, powered up, can't hit the spin or a truck threshold, but he's like one off of hitting 90 spin. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put him at the top end of B tier. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm feeling. He's a little smaller, which I mean sometimes is good because you can fit in the holes that big backs couldn't. Pause. But also like his archetype, throwing backfield mismatch on him, and his route running and all that really doesn't matter because he has an ability that, hey, if he gets his hand on the ball, he's gonna catch it. But pretty decent speed, just really don't like his height and not hitting 90 spin. I feel like this card right here, Michael Carter, got absolutely hoed. I think he deserves a much higher card. Coming from a Dolphins fan, if you're a Jets fan, man, I feel like this guy's a baller. And I know he's hurt. He was on my fantasy team in so many leagues and he got hurt. But he's pretty much just 90 speed. So I'm just going to put him in the D tier. He's a pretty good budget option right there with Dearness Johnson. I feel like he's more deserving of a better card though. Alvin Kamara right here, one of the best receiving backs in the game. Also has a unique running style that I really like. 94 speed, Great route running. He's one off of hitting 90 short, which he'd be one of the few backs in the game that could. Might be the only back in the game. 80 medium route running, can hit 90 spin, 90 juke, and I think he's very, very close to 90 truck as well. Alvin Kamara cards always play really, really good. I'm just glad they gave him some speed, because his previous card, this gridiron, whatever it's called, Guardian, I believe, they held him on the speed then, and his basically also didn't really have a lot of speed either. But now they're statting him nice, so Alvin Kamara is going to be very, very good. Now, Jonathan Taylor right here, I am once again going to put this card in the S tier. If Willis McGahee isn't the most slept on running back in the game, I think it's Jonathan Taylor. 94 speed on him, great break tackle, 90 spin, 90 juke, 90 truck. Can catch the ball as well. I think he's everything you could ask for from a running back standpoint. The only reason you don't see more of them is, again, because theme teams are the meta, right? And the Colts theme team, I mean, the Colts theme team is also slept on too. The Colts theme team, not really too bad at all. But he's not on Raiders, he's not on 49ers, he's not on Jets, he's not on Cowboys, which is making a pretty big leap that I see a lot of people running. Next up right here, we got Joe Mixon. I think Joe Mixon's last card is in the F tier. Yeah, it's this Gridiron Guardian. He got a little bit better, but he's not good enough, not even close to good enough. So he's gonna go back into the F tier. Now, next up right here, we have Javonte Williams. He's a 91 speed guy. I like the card, but I'm gonna put him top end to B. Another power back. He can only hit 90 truck. Like, I really like Javonte Williams, but I feel like they kind of saddened him kind of bad. Can't really run routes or catch the ball, and he has a bad archetype of power back. So I'd probably pick Philip Lindsay over this card. But I still really like the card, and I think his card art is really, really nice. I know that doesn't really affect how he plays. I was just saying it. And for our last running back of the day, we got LeGarrette Blount right here, who, no question about it, S tier. I think he has an argument for best running back in the game. 93 speed on him, great truck, great juke. Can't hit 90 spin is the one knock. It's the one knock, but he's a huge back. He always falls forward. He's 6 foot 250. He is just absolutely insane. If you run the ball a lot, he is for sure probably the best option for you. I almost forgot one, but we got a bow nose Barry Sanders that just came out this week. Gonna be 95 speed, have some decent catching on him. I don't have his full stats right now. I'm making this on Sunday when literally this card just came out. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the S tier. I will say that I would be a little bit worried about he's a smaller running back, and I really think he's gonna be closer to playing like Chase Edmonds in my opinion, which, you know, yeah, I think he's still really, really good. Then I think he would, like LeGarrette Blount, Bo Jackson, Roger Craig, Derrick Henry, all bigger backs. I think they're gonna play better than Barry Sanders, but Barry Sanders is still a great card to have in the game. Gonna hit that spin juke threshold for sure, and I think he's gonna have the highest change of direction in a running back in the game for a running back. So he's gonna be very, very good and definitely have its uses and gonna be a great Barry Sanders card. Well, that has been my updated tier list for running backs in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Let me know down in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, who do you think should go up, who do you think should go down. If you enjoyed this video, you stayed to the end, make sure to leave a like on it and also subscribe. I appreciate y'all clicking onto the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But other than that, man, has been your boy Dill, and I'm out.